What's up, everybody? Welcome to Boss Mode. I hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. Look at everything. Look what's different.
There's no mics here.
Our equipment was so we sent it back, I guess, or we're gonna do something else with it. I don't know. Maybe put it in a landfill. Maybe make it some extra art project.
Maybe we'll use it.
We
can use it to survive the zombie apocalypse. They are heavy pieces of metal that are fairly bendable for nice compact sizes.
We could.
Yeah, we could
remember. I mean,
make
scrap metal's always useful.
I will say we gotta trip Jared.
Guys, over the weekend, David has an interesting story to tell us about a stalker.
No, it's not really a stalker. It's more like some guy that parked outside of my house. He was a crazy. In other words, anyone who just kind of does whatever for absolutely no flipping reason. And so what happened was he parked in front of our house, in front of the driveway to be more exact, so our cars wouldn't escape. So like this is his car.
Okay.
This is our car. So we couldn't get through.
Yeah.
And so what happened was, he thought his girlfriend still lived there, which she did live there 10 years ago. Not even close enough to any of that to even matter anymore.
Was he like senile? Did he have mental problems?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Could be a ghost.
Don't say that. Because what happened was, she could explain that actually.
That'd be a great game, actually.
That would, but the problem is, that actually could be true. Because at one point, so I was aware of this because I woke up at like 8 o'clock in the morning and my mom's like, hey, gives me a call and she says, hey, someone's been outside the house. I called the cops, stay inside, lock the door. So I'm like,
dude,
excuse me?
Dude, hey, you heard it here first. This game's gonna be called DJ's Ghost. It's gonna be a tactical horror shooter. We gotta learn the mystery.
Like 10 seconds long to shoot his car before it arrives.
But anyway, so basically what happened is she called the cops. Next thing I know, I'm sitting there like terrified because I'm like, oh, someone's gonna bust in my house. And so I locked the doors. I went and grabbed my airsoft sniper rifle. And I poked the windows.
That would have absolutely.
Well, no, it would have annoyed the shit out of them.
Airsoft sniper rifles. And enemies, you can't kill them, you can only annoy the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So, anyway, okay. All I know is actually I got a text from you, like, really late, and I was just like, hey, there's somebody outside my house at 4 a.m. I was like, alright, well, David's dead.
I'm never coming to any more podcasts. I am actually a ghost. I'm phasing in and out.
Yeah, because I was like, man, it sucks that you sent me this at 4 a.m.
But that is
sorry,
scary.
David.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty much what
That's on Saturday.
Let's talk about scary stuff, guys. Scary stuff. Let's talk about the Scorn reveal trailer. So if anybody's interested with H.R. Geiger, I know I'm not pronouncing that right.
Geiger. He's a gay Geiger.
He's actually an incredibly talented artist. I mean, I don't know if he's gay. He might be. I don't know. But like his art is it's horrifying. It's provocative in the this is scary sense, and also in the sexual sense. I'm really glad. I waited for him to take his hand off me when I said sexual.
Please, no fan
It's kind of like absurdist horror, not just horror.
So Dante's Inferno.
We actually just looked it up beforehand, but yeah, it is very absurdist, very alien. If you guys are familiar with the Alien series, that's Geiger influenced that. But Geiger's also influenced Scorn, which if you're gonna go watch the trailer of this, don't be eating a ham sandwich while you're watching it because it'll make
for those who are wondering what this art could be like, when he says what did you say it was? It was disturbingly amazing, or what did you say for the art? You said
what I just said.
Yes.
Oh wow! I lost that quick.
God, you had one job.
It's the nearest stuff you lose.
Basically, what he said was it was disturbingly nice art. Yeah. But for those who are
absurd
horror art. In other words, if you want to go on YouTube or Google, whatever's your best friend. Search up the lust level for Dante's Inferno. Yeah. That's basically what's happening.
Now that I see what you're talking about, yes, I can see that pretty well. That's a good description.
That's just basically what the game is.
Look at one of the enemies. We'll call him
Steve.
Yeah. I don't know if Ben, may have to bleep this because the best description I got him was Mr. Right? And he is kind of crawling around in the port. I felt almost bad for it. It seemed in pain.
Would you say he's crawling around?
I think that's the emotions. Yeah. Well, I'd say that these are the emotions that this game is gonna elicit.
And that's another thing too.
Not just fear.
It's like you can't identify with these things, but you still get a sense of how they feel. I mean, like on a human level,
you can definitely identify with this.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because they're both
on a human level, you can identify because these things don't look human. They look like monsters, but at the same time, the atmosphere of the game still lets you feel, because you see this thing, it's just crawling there, and it looks like it's helpless, and you're about to blow it away with whatever that thing is.
Speaking of, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that he removes. It's like one little base for your weapon, and he removes part of it, and then like puts a new weapon in. Like, what gameplay elements do you think could come from that?
Well,
and my thing is like, and not only that, when we say weapons, we're not talking like metallic, machine guns. We're talking about like these organic type of weapons.
Everything's organic.
If it shoots a yellow laser, I'll stop playing right there because it will remind me too much.
Basically,
it's gross.
What I'm hoping is that basically when you kill stuff, you can take stuff from their body and add it to your weapon. That's what I'm thinking happen.
That would be cool.
I think he picked it up
Say
from
the camera
thing.
fast. Kill something. You take that. That's cool. What you just said.
Yeah.
Well, you take something from their body,
because I think that when he was walking up to Mr. He had like a weapon, but it looked like he had picked up something and then inserted it into his gun.
I didn't even notice that.
That would be like so amazing. I'm not sure, but
isn't this a 2-part game?
But I see,
yeah, it is a 2-part game.
But here's one thing. Okay, talking about 2 parts, let's get to the sequels that did it right.
Wait, we're not even done yet. Wait.
Damn it, you had one job.
This is why I do the transitions. Okay.
No.
Look, this is one of the games. The more I read about it, actually, the less excited though about it I get. It is on Steam Greenlight. It is an indie development company, but it looks fairly well made. And what was the YouTube had a comment where apparently it was open world and the player had to pay attention to
I got that article right here. Yeah, it's PC Gamer, and basically this is actually what's drawn me in. It says
Batman is awesome.
Scorn is about being a fish out of water in a strange, unsettling world. Isolated and lost inside this dreamlike world, you will explore different interconnected regions in a non-linear fashion. The unsettling environment is a character itself. And that's what I was saying before. Like, that's exactly like I was saying before. Like, even though you're in this alien world, it has this atmosphere about it that you can still kind of feel things from it. But what was it? What was it that it said? Oh yeah. Where was it? I saw it.
Real quick while he finds that breaking news.
Oh yeah, the world of Scorn is open-ended. And players will need to pay close attention to environmental cues as there are no in-game prompts or tutorial.
Okay.
That's going to be amazing.
Wait, hold on, time out. You're saying that there's not going to be an annoying tutorial at the beginning of the game?
No.
Okay, I am pre-ordering the fuck out of this game.
Ambiguous narrative and, gameplay that really the player has to figure it out just using their gaming logic.
That's awesome.
Is something that I think needs to come back in video games. Now, I don't want objective markers. I'm tired of, they're just going to draw a line and play the game for you.
Isn't there a point in some games where you're like, what the hell do I do? And you want some of those helpful markers to come back.
Yeah, but there's a happy medium which the balance is tipped in favor of the opposite side.
Yeah, because one thing is say if you play, think of a game like, what is it, L.A. Noire, like that detective game, and it's like, you have to actually try to be a detective.
Yeah, you have to find all these things.
You have to find all these things, and it's like, it could be like a fingernail clipping under the microwave. And it's like, I don't want it to be something like that to where you could just completely miss it. But at the same time, I still like the way it is because this encourages exploration and it encourages people to do this. Take your damn time with the game. I hate speed runs.
Yes.
Stop trying to defeat the game quicker than everybody else. Play the game. Enjoy it. And I think that's what this game is for.
Well, that's good. But before we get into what we're going to be talking about next, which are sequels that did it right, another horror that I've recently read about is that No Man's Sky is so bad that Amazon is actually giving full money refunds, even if the warranty is already passed over.
David,
that's a horror movie within itself.
David, I'm sorry.
I don't care. I hate the game too.
I knew you would.
I still have it though because
that actually was a rumor.
It was.
Yes. It wasn't, or rather,
folks,
you
heard it here first.
Or rather, it's not necessarily a rumor, but more of. It was that was more like clickbait. Like there were a lot of refunds going on, but it wasn't like they just throwing refunds at people. Now it was very specific case by case scenarios, but there was a high rate of hey, we want our money back.
Well, the only thing about No Man's Sky is that No Man's Sky didn't do it right. Let's talk about some sequels that did do it right. There we go. All right.
Finally.
Davidson want to talk about a very specific one. But I'm going to start off Metal Gear Solid 2. It took a basic premise, the good gameplay concepts, brought some new... You're right. Slow down. Yeah, exactly. brought some new. No, I'm just kidding. Brought some new concepts into it, and just increased the technology level pretty much.
Yeah, it's like they went to the future.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on to more like one specific detail I'm gonna have, which this is just Kojima. It's just
that's because it's Kojima.
Ice cubes in a barrel that you would shoot would fall out on the ground and melt based on their proximity to other ice cubes and proximity to light, proximity to other temperatures. Wow. Cool stuff. Metal Gear Solid 2 did it right. David, I know what you're about to talk about.
Okay, folks, I got 2 things. Well, 3. So, 2 sequels I did it right, but my own book would be BioShock 2. Okay, hold on, ready? BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite on a sour note. Only on a sour note because the gameplay was amazing, the story, the plot was amazing, art, everything was just delicioso. But hold on.
Wait a minute, that card.
Wait. But because it was in the flipping sky, it's supposed to be underwater like it's BioShock. Now people say a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Now people are like a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, infinite. What the hell? You broke the chain of command, my dudes.
Yeah, you're not supposed
job.
You're not supposed to go game title until at least after the third one.
After the third one, you can be like, okay, guys, BioShock 5.0, 2.5, let's go.
Game 2.
BioShock
Infinite. Game
Kingdom Hearts 3, finally. No, another thing we're talking about.
Though, they're not the only company.
I know.
Yeah, they're not.
That's true. That's very true.
Original.
Another game we're going to talk about, which I am prepped as a mother trucker for, Dishonored 2.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
I'm going to be pre-ordering the hell out of this game. I'm gonna pre-order when I get home.
Not even already assuming they did it right.
I don't care.
This is the second time you've done this.
Do you know why? I just want to play Dishonored because you can either play as the Prince, the Empress, or you can play as or you can play as Corvo. Because you can play 2 story modes, and it's still the same regular first Dishonored game, but you can play as 2 different people who have 2 complete different power sets. Like, oh my god. The Empress has a whole bunch of, tricked out weapons.
I am excited to play, Emily.
Yes,
but let's talk about games that actually exist now in this moment.
You're alive.
Wait, now this one is actually tricky. Sequels that did it right.
Yeah, someone said Max
Arkham
Payne.
series, if you forget that Arkham Origins exists. Because
this is the part where you zoom in my face.
Arkham Asylum, that game was amazing. It was the first ever good Batman game among a plethora of just amazingly trash, just superhero guys in general. But then they decided, hey, you remember that Arkham Asylum game that you guys loved so much, that was so great? How about a whole city? And it's like, yes! I can be Batman. And guess what? It's even better. It's even better because it's like, oh, it's not just a city, it's a jail. So go ham on anybody. I'm like, yes, I don't have to be bad about kicking their asses.
Question.
It was
Who
great.
lied? Who looked at you? Who looked you in the eye, put a hand on your shoulder, and said, "I'm sorry." They're lying. That was not a good sequel. I personally didn't like it. But then again, I'm just being an ass. Because I've never played any of the Arkham series games.
Bad taste, man.
I'm not gonna play it when
I know, I'm just being a douche. Come on.
Bad taste.
He's the troublemaker out of us.
With his bad taste.
I'm just a douche.
No, I'm gonna talk real briefly about Halo 2. Halo 2, really fun.
Would you like a Dorito to get all that bad taste out of your mouth?
Yes, I would. He'll get your name out.
Halo 2, talking about Doritos, Halo.
Oh my god.
Doritos
that amazing trailer for Halo 2 just...
And the bridge sequence... The bridge, oh my!
It did something to me.
It made him the gay
guy he is. You can't see his face right now. I'm
This man will make love to the trailer of Halo 2.
I mean, like the voice acting was good, and I mean, like, even just being a product of its time, the voice acting was good, the atmosphere was good. I totally loved jacking up the Covenant. It was great, and so definitely on that one.
Jacking up. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so we have what Halo? Okay, we're talking about Halo 2. I'm sorry. What Halo 2 did for multiplayer was the biggest thing for me. Halo 1 was amazing with multiplayer. In fact, co-op was a big thing.
Yeah.
And it really brought co-op to the Xbox. But Halo 2 was just, God, I have so many memories playing online on Halo 2. It was the best. Halo 3 did it pretty well as well. Yeah. So let's hit it up, David.
But then one sequel that did horribly, that we all know, even most gamers out there will agree, like Valentino, Max Payne 3. What the truck?
Okay,
I mean,
no,
really.
I like it.
Actually,
I like the physics.
Now, I
It was
will
pretty
agree
fun.
that one's actually up in the air. I abhorred the game. I hated the game, but
I'm
for
not
some
big-
reason,
right, I don't like Max Payne.
like if
Max
you go
Payne's
on
annoying.
V, people actually like that game. I'm like,
I mean, I don't praise it as much as
actually-
B praises it, but I think it added to the series ultimately.
Because like, but I did notice like if you do like a I remember because when you go on V and they do like the best game in the series, I never see Max Payne 3, but they always say it's so good, and it's great though because like most people
Where's the rest of
just
Max Payne?
most people just say like
It's not
the
bad.
order of the Max Payne series is like Max Payne 1, 2, and then 3, and I'm like I don't know. I kind of think the fall of Max Payne was probably the height of the series,
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
but
Well,
And you know
but
what?
like
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna get us for our last thought of the day. I'm gonna
Our
bring it
last
to
one.
you before we go. Give us the Deus Ex update. How is Deus Ex going?
yes,
wait, how many
yes.
how many glitches have you incurred so far before the first update?
Honestly, well, I'm trying to, let's see.
What's the worst one? We'll do that. Top 3.
Other than, okay, there was one graphical glitch where the guy, after I incapacitated him,
With the gun.
he was stuck in between, like, a door and a wall.
Were like legs going crazy and stuff?
They weren't nothing. It wasn't going crazy. He was just there.
He was just in a
like,
wall.
I
You know what
couldn't
I'm talking
pull-
about? Like
I
you're being
couldn't-
possessed by
I
some
couldn't. I
facility.
couldn't pull him out or move him, but I was like, it's cool. No one's gonna find him. Like, all right. I screen capped it. I screen
Did you
capped
send?
it. I'll
Yeah,
look it up.
Hey,
Yeah, send it
put
to
it-
us
we
tonight.
can we put it on the Twitter?
Yeah,
Yeah, send it,
also,
send it.
it was
Yeah.
great. It was great, and but yeah, and but really the real one real glitch that was really annoying was a tutorial glitch because like I said in the
Ooh.
beginning of the game,
You need to get. There needs to be options.
one of the
once you do one
tutorials was it had like these crates and stuff, and it started me, and I fell through, and I was like, okay, and then I tried to walk back, and I was like, oh wait. So that was a glitch because I couldn't get back up, and I was like, okay, this is a physical object, and every time I tried to jump on it, I would just
Yeah.
walk through things,
There needs-
and I was like, that was super annoying, but it's okay because that's gone now, and so where I'm at now is like that whole, picking your play style, multiple options is still there and it's intact.
Yes.
And the story is actually really, really good. Like the characters, they seem realistic and not just, just cardboard cutouts. But I like how the game is trying to
Make you
close
happy.
in some loopholes. Basically,
Okay.
with the last game, like you get introduced to David Seraph again, and basically he has some dialogue options where you ask about like his girlfriend and Pritchard, basically saying
David
this is
Seraph's
what-
got a girlfriend?
no,
Oh.
Jensen's ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
I
they
thought
update
it's
you on
old.
that, and that's basically their cheap way of saying
Before-
they're not in the game because they're doing their other things. And,
Okay.
and David's like, yeah, my thing's bankrupt now, and I'm blah blah blah. Just yeah, and it's
folks.
like okay. So basically, the only people you're really battling is like just
Other people.
the
of course.
the Illuminati.
Yes,
yeah.
I like those storylines.
Okay.
And,
Well,
and there seems to be more side quests. Oh yeah, I like this game. There seems to be more side quests per like major city stop. for
someone
each
just
level.
get them.
It's great.
Someone just get them.
All right,
Do.
all right. That is all the time we have for today.
Well,
Thank you,
before we
ladies and
close
gentlemen.
out, I want to get one more thing. Just one more. Hit us on Twitter.
If you
Here's your question. Would you, after you beat the game the first time, would you rather be able to get rid of the tutorial so you can play it again? Or would you rather just be able to get rid of it altogether before you even start the game? Hit us up on Twitter.
clarify that.
Would you rather be able to get rid of the tutorial before you start the game for the first time? Or would you
Got it.
rather play
Okay.
the game once and then be able to get rid of it?
Okay, I got it. Awesome stuff.
That's it.
Also, if you want to see a picture of Valentino breaking reality, dude, sex, mankind, Deus Ex, mankind divided. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Game responsibly.
Game
Bye.
responsibly, folks.
Woo!